You have to pry it open with your fingers and do it.
No, I've done that, and I turned it both ways, and I turn all the way this way, still flies up.
Hey guys, listen up. I want to stand with you. You're ugly.
You think I shoot my gun
okay.
like this?
No, it won't work.
The locations, the two locations are, there's one inside the wall over by the police station, but outside the building, and the other is on the floor over there. You put the bomb on it, 2 hands on it for 15 seconds. You miss, then hold it for 30 seconds. They get there, they put their 2 hands on it for 15 seconds, they defuse the bomb, they win.
What about if they're an amputee? Is it just one hand? No.
And then they could just sit on it.
Is it double XP or is it normal?
So, quick thing, how many lives do they have?
Everyone has 1 life. Anyone breaks the rules, they have enough dead people on the sidelines pretty early on in this game, I'll pick up their gun and shoot you.
Zombies.
So if you're going to break the rules, break it early.
Yeah. break it early.
Alright.
Shut up, Mark.
Hello everybody, Liam here from another action-packed Airsoft video. Decided to go the route of the voiceover this time because I enjoy it so much. In this first match here, we're playing a slightly modified version of zombies called Zulus, I believe, made by Sam, and in my opinion, this is a quite enjoyable twist on regular zombies. Early on, the guy is gracious enough to let me switch guns with him. He takes my rifle in exchange for me using his pistol, and I had a great time. I'll make sure to explain everything before it happens, but for now, I hope you all enjoy the video.
I have a SIG too, I love SIGs.
Right and left.
Wait, SIGs don't have safeties? What?
It's KWC's 226.
Can I shoot it sideways?
You feel like it, man. That one's it.
There's Brad.
Straight ahead, victory.
Brad is our right side. You on the wrong side of the street, young blood!
Jesus Christ.
Just to clear a couple things up, I was not aimlessly blind firing. I was looking through the crack to find someone to shoot at and then quote-unquote popping them with this guy's gun. I'm not going to claim any of the hits because it could have been my teammates that were shooting them. I don't really know. It was really fun at the time, but important thing to note for this game mode is that once you're down to 20 survivors, you have a designated medic, which was me. So after you call your hit, I have 30 seconds to get to you and hold you for 10 seconds, and then you're back in the game. If I can do that, you've been revived, I yell back in to signify you're back in play, and you are back in the game.
You need a bag?
No, I'm good.
As for the KWC PT26, I was very happy with it. It performed flawlessly, and I'd like to thank whoever it was that lent it to me because it was awesome. Thank you so much, man.
Blue match is still there.
We're being surrounded ever so quickly, and it's quite clustered, so my medicing actually has to start soon because a lot of my teammates are getting hit, so you get to see that pretty soon.
Oh, hey Liam, how you doing?
Get farther in.
Oh, we got a medic. We need a medic.
I hear that. You're pretty damn close.
Are we down to 20?
Yeah, we're down to 20. We're down to 20?
Liam,
Down 20.
Liam,
You're a medic?
Pistol, you're a medic then.
Okay, I'm a medic.
Hey, Liam's the medic.
Here.
So right here in the match is where the medicing starts. I am the medic, and I have to revive quite a few of my teammates, and it was actually very fun, so hope you guys enjoy, and I will come back after the medicing is over.
Are you down? I'm med.
Call for medic. He's on this side.
Go, cover your medic.
Go.
Go. Go, 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 go.
Stay here, stay here.
The process goes of me holding him for 10 seconds, and once I've held him for 10 seconds, I yell back in quite loudly, as you will hear in a second.
10. Back in!
And now he's back in play, and that's how the medicing goes.
Yo, right there.
Brace yourselves!
Yeah.
Where's Bad?
Left side. Ready?
Liam, I got you. Go.
Go, 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 go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Which stump are they behind, mate?
7, 8, give me a second, 9, 10, dead.
Back in!
Okay.
Behind that big tree.
Again!
What you doing here, man?
Should I move in?
Medic, medic.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Hey, just so you know,
7,
Brad's to
8,
your straight left.
9,
Okay.
10. Back in!
You hit?
No, I'm not hit.
No, she's hit.
1, 2, 3,
Where the hell is he?
5.
Left's pinned down over here. Pinned down over here.
9, 10. Back in! Where were you hit from?
I got hit front right.
Oh Christ, I have to move
My
that.
gun's not fired.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back in!
So after reviving my friend, I got hit through the 2 trees in the wall, and I was down, so the medic was down, there was no one to get revived after, so the defenses slowly crumbled, and the game was over shortly after. And now for my first ever successful flank. I hope you guys enjoy. So this is definitely a first. I've been trying to do this forever. Get behind and flank and do some stealthy kills and stuff like that. And it's never really worked. I've died in the process, but you know, I finally figured out how to do it. I finally got lucky enough and actually made the play. And so yeah, I hope you all enjoy.
Welcome to the jungle. We've got fun and games.
Oh, welcome to the jungle reference there for all you Guns N' Roses fans. I'm just pushing to the right side here, and just in a second here, I think I see an enemy. I'm pretty sure there was one, but he left. And I thought he was there, so I decided to sit tight for my teammate to come with me, and then we pushed through together. So after a brief discussion, my teammate courageously volunteers to go first down the pathway that we thought we saw enemies in. We walked down, but we in fact did not find any enemies, so he goes first, and then I follow him maybe after 15 seconds of him walking down. Neither of us get shot, and we walk towards the crossing where you can clearly see the enemy opposing tower, and we decide what we should do from there on out. I decided to fast forward this right now because there wasn't too much action happening. We just walked for a little bit until we saw the crossing where the tower was easily visible, and we decided to make plans amongst each other, and so I guess we will keep watching and see what happens.
What we're looking at.
So with the tower in our sights, we stand our ground and pitch a few ideas. We end up agreeing on him moving to the left and pushing towards the tower, stealthily of course, and me going right across the crossing, hopefully not getting spotted, and flanking all the way around to behind the tower. We don't know if there's any enemies in the tower yet, but we're soon to find out.
So I'm gonna give it a try. Here, you stand right here. Let's see if I can make it past.
So after about a minute or two of waiting, I decided it's a good idea to cross, and I took a chance and I crossed the road here just to see if I can make it without the enemies in the tower spotting me. I make my move, and I'm lucky enough not to get spotted by the enemy team, so I signal to my teammate for him to push towards the tower, and I proceed with my plan of going all the way around to the back of the tower. One fact I completely overlooked was the thorns. My gun got stuck in the thorns. I got stuck in the thorns. Some of these trails are barely ever used, so you know I had to get to where I was more comfortable with, which is pretty soon here, but it was pretty painful considering I was wearing a t-shirt. But right about here, I get to where I am more comfortable with, where I kind of know the trails, and I'm able to lead myself exactly where I want to go, and I soon get behind the enemy tower. So right here, I'm just walking through the familiar trails towards the tower, and I start to hear gunfire, and I was confused at what it was. I didn't know if it was my teammate, I didn't know if I was being shot at, so I sat down for a bit just to try and avoid anything happening, and I guess you'll kind of hear the gunfire here. So right here, I've just been lying on the floor for about 20 seconds, stationary in the mud, and I didn't know if the gunfire was directed towards me, but I knew one thing, and that was I didn't want to be there for when it was going to be directed towards me. So I decided to keep moving towards the tower and try and get there safely. So now back on my feet, I tried to move fastly away from the gunfire, and to be honest with you, the trails were so overgrown I didn't know where I was sometimes, but the helpful landmarks, and I remembered it from previous games, so I knew where I was, and I kept moving towards the tower. Fast forward 30-something seconds later, I recognized and found the trail, and I got out of the forest, was near Crack Shack, and I proceeded with attacking the fort and flanking the team. I can see the tower from here, and I can tell you I was very nervous. This was pretty scary. It was probably the scariest thing I've ever done in Airsoft before. I've never been this successful or this far into a flank before. I tried to plan all my steps accordingly so I wouldn't step on loud branches or they wouldn't hear me. And yeah, it was pretty scary, so just continue watching. So I've got my knife out right here. I'm trying to scout for any enemies. I don't see any quite yet, but I need to get in a little bit closer, so that's what I end up doing. Now the tower was going to be a little bit of a burden because it overwatches the whole field, so I had to clear that before I can move past it. So I had to go up to the tower, figure out if there's any enemies in it. So I proceed to crossing over to the tree on my right. I start to hear gunfire, so I think it'd be a perfect time to move up as they're focusing on something else. I heard about 3 hit calls when I moved up, and those were probably from my team, and the majority of my team I could watch just sitting on the sidelines. So I felt like I was one of the only ones left, and so I just decided to push up even further. So I'm coming near the tower, and I see one guy in the top left window there, and my first thought is to just pull out my gun and shoot him, but then I kind of think that'd be a bad idea considering people might hear my gunfire and come back towards me. So I put my gun down, but then I instantly pick it back up because I realize if I tried to even go up there and knife them, they would hear me coming on the floorboards because they are a little bit creaky. So I pick my gun back up and I think I can shoot him right in the head, but honestly that wouldn't just be too fun for him. So I wait to get a cleaner shot out of common courtesy, and I'm kind of glad I did because if I hadn't have, I would have shot him and his friend would have shot me. But since he moves over to the right, I'm able to identify he has a friend with him, take them both out quickly and cleanly.
You're both hit. You're both hit.
So now that I've taken out the tower independently, I figured I have the green light to go to the other side of the field before these two would respawn and shoot me in the back, which was about 30 seconds of time before they were allowed to do that. So I put my rifle down, took a risky move here, and because I was on a timer, I decided that I was going to stay proficient, stay light, and stay true to what I was actually going to do, was get some stealthy kills. So I moved up here with nothing but my knife to take out the remaining enemies.
Triple knife! That's right!
Shotty with this. So basically, I'm gonna load these into the actual hopper itself.
Oh god.
Then you're gonna aim it upwards so it doesn't fall out, and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
Sir. Alright, let's put the gun back together.
Kind of degraded.
Nothing.
He's lying.
Oh, it's the gun itself must be. That's, and I know exactly why now.
Tape.
No, I'm saying, look, tape. That's the main reason why I want to engage. Sure. There we go, got it. That's the one thing that's missing from Airsoft. The loud noise.
Yep.
So you have a quick test fire.
Kind of worked. That kind of worked. There we are. So I can just hold the trigger or what?
Yeah, hold the trigger if it stops firing, just pull this back. Keep it up. More.
Take him out. Oh, it's full auto. Okay, the gas is out. That was an experience, thank you.
It's done worse than this. We had a screwdriver that could fit in one of these barrels. We fired it straight to the side of this thing. It just went think.
Someone let me their gun. Thank you, sir. Hit! I'm happy. Good game.